Our learning target for this lesson is multiplying 3 and 4 digit numbers by 1 digit numbers. Let's take a look. On each slide you'll find these 3 easy steps. If you forget what you're supposed to do, you can quickly refer back to them. Step 1 is always multiplying the ones place, regrouping if needed. Step 2, multiplying the tens place, regrouping, adding any extra tens from up above. And step 3, multiplying the hundreds place and adding any extra hundreds. Let's look at a problem. We're going to multiply 415 times 5. Step 1, multiply the ones. So we're going to multiply 5 times 5. And I know that 5 times 5 is 25. 25 has 2 digits, so I cannot put them both in the ones place. I'm going to keep my 5, and I'm going to have to carry my 2 groups of 10 to the next place. So I'm going to add them above the tens place. Step 2, I'm going to multiply my tens. So 5 times 1 is 5. I'm going to add my 2, 6, 7, and now I have 7 in the tens place. There's nothing to carry to the next place. So now I'm going to step 3, multiply my hundreds place. So I'm going to take this same 5 and I'm going to multiply it by my number in the hundreds place, which is 4. And 4 times 5 is 20. I don't have any extra places to carry to, so I'm going to write my 20 right here. I need to add a comma after the thousands place. So my product is 2,075. 415 times 5 is 2,075. If I'm not sure of a fact as I'm going along, I can always use my hundreds chart over here to multiply. If I didn't know 4 times 5, I could come over here and say 4 times 5 is 20, and use that to help me find my answer. Let's look at another problem where we're multiplying a 1-digit number by a 3-digit number. Again, I'm going to start in my ones place, and I'm going to multiply 3 times 4, and 3 times 4 I know is 12. Again, there's 2 digits. I can't keep 2 digits in the ones place, so I'm going to keep my 2, and I'm going to carry my 1 to the tens place. I'm going to add my 1 group of 10 up here at the top. Step 2, I'm going to multiply my tens. So I'm going to say 4, I'm going to go back to that 4, times 4 for my tens place is 16, plus 1 more that I had carried is 17. I cannot put 17 in that tens place, so I'm going to keep my 7 groups of 10, and I'm going to have to carry my 1 again. I'm going to carry my 1 group of 100 over here above my 6. Then I'm going to go on to step 3, and I'm going to multiply the same 4 times the 6 here in the hundreds place. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 more that I carried right here is 25. I don't have any place to carry to, so I can put my 25 right here. Add my comma after the thousands place. 643 times 4 is a product of 2,572. Right, let's look at one where we're going to actually multiply a 1-digit number times a 4-digit number. And we should have a comma right there. So we're going to, again, start in that ones place. Step 1, multiply the ones. 2 times 0. Starting off pretty easy here. 2 times 0, well, any number times 0 is 0. And then I can move right to my tens place and multiply 2 times the 0 in the tens place. And again, 2 times 0 is still 0. And I'm going to make sure I'm lining it up. Then I'm going to move next door to my hundreds place. 2 times 5. I know 2 times 5 is 10. It's a 2-digit number. I can't put both digits in that hundreds place, so I'm going to put my 0 here. And I'm going to carry that 1 next door. So plus 1 here above the thousands place. And then I'm going to say 2 times 2 all the way over here. I know 2 times 2 is 4. And then I'm going to add this 1 more here from up above. 4 plus 1 is 5. 1, 2, 3 places over. I'm going to put my comma, and 2,500 times 2 gives me a product of 5,000. Let's try one more where I am multiplying a 1-digit by a 4-digit. So once again, step 1, write my steps up here in case I forget them. I'm going to multiply the ones. 4 times 6. If I didn't know that fact, I could come over, find my 4 times 6, and where do those two meet? Right here at 24. 24 is 2 digits. I can't keep them both in that one place, so I'm going to keep my 4. I'm going to have to carry that 2. I'll add it right here above my 5 in the tens place. I just carry it right next door. Now I'm going to say 4 times 5, moving right to that tens place. 4 times 5 is 20, plus my 2 more, 21, 22. Keep my 2, because remember 22, 2 digits, I can't keep them both. I'm going to have to keep 1 and carry 1. Keep my ones place 2, and I'm going to carry my 2 groups of 10, and I'm going to carry my 2 groups of 100. Next door to that hundreds place, I'm going to keep going. Step 3, multiply my hundreds. 4 times 6. I remember that one from earlier. 4 times 6 is 24. 25. 26. Write my 6. Carry my 2. Then I'm going to go ahead and multiply my thousands place. So as I'm multiplying my thousands place, I'm going to say 4 times 2 is 8. I have to add what I carried, so I have 9, 10, no more places to carry. I'm going to write my 10 right here. Count over 1, 2, 3 places and put my comma. So 2,656 times 4, and I get a product of 10,624. Okay. So our learning target was multiplying 3- and 4-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. It's time to get some practice on your own.